To be honest, I started this film thinking that I was going to do a film not related to me. I thought I was going to create like a collective of stories of women and their first period. And that's how like the project started. So I started out filming as many women as I could and talking about their first period. Similar words started coming out, like the words taboo, the word shame, something about the relationship with their mothers. And I took a step back and I thought, okay, there's something that I needed to explore more. So was not just going to be a film collecting stories about women's first period. But at one point I was like, Mom, I need more people to be part of this interview collection that I'm doing. And I asked my mother, and my mother sat there and she said that she couldn't remember her first period. My mom and I have a very close relationship, so we talk about everything. And I couldn't comprehend how my mother didn't, first of all, remember her first period, right? So it was like, it was shocking. My first period was very traumatic, like the way I lived my first period, and I think it kind of shaped the way I lived my womanhood. And my mother played a big part in that first period. So I started asking her questions, and at one point I didn't even know what my story was about, to be honest. And I didn't want it to make it personal initially, but then I thought, the only way I could tell the story if I could link it back to me and my mother. And that's the direction that I took for I Bleed, much more of a personal story, linking back to my mother, linking back to her Lebanese heritage, linking back to the situation of women in the Middle East as well, because, my parents are from Lebanon. So I wanted to bring that story as well forward somehow.